nadie choque con esa ambulancia. Tenemos a un compañero dentro.
¿Tienes experiencia en urgencias?
Triaje de combate.
Eres soldado.
Sí.
I've been a fan of Michael Bay since I was very young. I love The Rock and then subsequent other movies. And as I've gotten older, I've loved his style. It's just so bombastic and sometimes sort of absurd. And I just sort of had a dream of being in his world, you know. And then I heard about how he makes movies and his bullhorn, and I thought, if I have an opportunity, I gotta check this out. And so that was.
Yeah, I mean, when I met Michael, he had actually a pretty laid back energy. He was nothing like his movies. He wasn't anything like I had heard him being described. He was just actually really chill, but he seemed like he loved what he did, and like it felt like I would have a really good, easygoing time. That's what the meeting felt like. And I said, yeah, this is a guy who, you know, I said, yeah, you know, I can go get behind this and go have a nice little easy 6 weeks, 6 or 7 weeks, doing this thing.
That's cool.
And there was a lot of ease, you know, to it, definitely a lot of ease, but it was sort of Michael Bay ease, which means something completely different.
But Michael Bay is old school, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to say, I grew up when I was starting to work as a professional actor. Like, you know, there was a technique, and a deep respect for the way in which we crafted films. It was different. It's changed now a lot for the better, but I also think we've lost some of the sort of old school style. And it's really lovely being on a set because there's that feeling of the way movies used to be, you know, and not only in the result of the movie, because I think this film is very kind of wonderful, nostalgic, and, you know, there's not a lot of special effects. It's all practical and real, but also in making it, you know, and making it with him, I felt like each department was very specific and respected in the way that, you know, it felt like it used to. That's the best way I can put it, and I think this movie does too. That's what he said.
No, that's how it was. That's how it was. That's how it was when I met Michael. Now Michael, like he is he never loses his. He is in control. You know, like he is the captain of the ship. And the ship may be rocking, you know, the ship definitely rocks, and we hit some waves and other ship, you know, allegories or comparisons, metaphors is the word I'm looking for. But he's the captain of the ship, you know what I mean? So we're always in good hands. But the ship is rocking, you know what I mean?
I mean, I think, you know, being in a small space, trying to act and having the acting be difficult just made us think about the people who actually do a real job in that space, first responders and EMTs who are saving people's lives and have minutes to do it. To me, I thought about that, like just with no space to do it, and they still do it. So that was particularly in the midst of a pandemic. Thinking about that was constantly on our minds.
And Asa, who plays the paramedic, you know, who plays Cam in this one, she was very, very diligent, and I know that that's something that she took to heart, put a lot of effort and thought and consideration into making sure that when those first responders would see this film, that they would see themselves represented, and that it was a heartfelt portrayal with a lot of integrity and honesty also.
I mean, I think that there's been like a opportunity in them opening it up to 10 nominees, you know, for Best Picture for many films, you know, and I think more what I guess people would call commercial fare, bigger size movies. And I think that there are a number of movies that might be considered, you know, action films or larger sort of scope films that are in, you know, I mean, No Time to Die is nominated for a number of Oscars. You know, Dune is nominated for many of them, and there's tons of action in both of those movies, and there are other ones too. So, I mean, I don't think that's true.
voy a llevar a casa, hermanito. Saldremos de esta.